Welcome back to One Piece Anime Review, episode 291. This is reviewing the newest episode of the anime, which is episode 1055, which is called, I want to make sure I get the, because that's basically, a shadowy figure pulls the strings, Onigashima in flames. Yes, that is the name of this episode. This episode pretty much finished up adapting chapter 1029, adapting the opening 3 pages, which were skipped from last week's episode, which was interesting to say the least. Yes, and also adapts pages 2 through 11 of chapter 1030. Yes, 1030. Yep, so we start. Now, here's the thing with how the episode opens up. Now, the whole thing, the chapters, the pages they skipped over, was stuff related to Sanji. Yes, related to Sanji and him questioning about the whole thing about that he might be, well, turning into basically what his brothers are, or his body is affected. Yeah, we're pretty much picking up with that little bit of aftermath. This only lasts for like a minute of screen time. So he thinks about it for a while. Yeah, the 3 pages that are adapted, yeah, that's roughly like 1 minute screen time. Yeah, that's basically how fast it goes. The whole rest of the episode. And that's the last scene of Sanji the whole episode. And by the way, Sanji is... Now a lot of the Straw Hats are seeing this episode. The other ones are not seeing this episode. They remember the Straw Hats are the following. Zoro is not here. Neither is Jinbei or Frankie. So most of the Straw Hats are seen. Luffy is seen a very brief scene in the anime in this episode. Yes, his scene is like 30 seconds. Just a continuation of fight between him and Kaido, where they're just powering up, and that's the last to see of them. If you even think about it, the only characters who do anything this whole episode who remember the Straw Hats is Usopp and Nami, which is interesting to say the least. Yep, so there's a bunch of stuff happening here. We see Nico, Robin, and Brook on the run from the Peace Pirates. And then all of a sudden, CP0 shows up, takes the Peace Pirates up. And of course they're, well, first before they show up, the Peace Pirates are attacked by the Minks. And then CP0 shows up demanding they come with him. And of course, Brook's like, it is very impolite to tell them to demand what we want. Yeah, and here's the thing. He has never met a government official before, Brook, in the canon and stuff. He has met a former government official in one of the movies. I believe it was in Z, he met Aokiji for the first time. Because, here's the thing, Brook has never met Aokiji. And this is the first time he's met a government official. Now, CP0, I'm not surprised Robin knows about them, because, of course she does. She knows all about the world government, how I'm sure she did a lot of research into these people. You probably know what the people look like because of their freaking outfits. They dress all in white. I should point out that Rob Lucci is not here. Nope, not here at all. So, it's a very brief scene. Now, other stuff we have going in this episode. Now, in case you're wondering, where's Big Mom, Captain Ken, and Law? Aside from the recap, they're not seeing the episode, along with Basil Hawkins and Killer. Yeah, they're not in the episode because they're in the recap. As a matter of fact, Basil Hawkins makes one more appearance in the manga, aside from what was after last week's episode, and that was it for him the whole series. As of right now, yes. So, then we see also Nami, Usopp, Speed, the Gazelle Man, the Giraffe Man, the Vice Warden carrying Kamichi. Of course, they're running, trying to get to someplace. Not exactly known. They're trying to get away from the burning castle. And of course, then all of a sudden they find the bottom half of Kanjuro, Kinemon, where he's running. Apparently he doesn't recognize looking for an ally, and of course he did. And the only way to know they're allies is by basically having Nami draw the crescent moon on Kinemon's rear end. Like, oh, the crescent moon must be an ally. And then they go off, and of course Nami and Tama and Speed go off someplace else, and the guys go rescue Kinemon. Meanwhile, though, Kinemon and Kaku are bleeding. First time seeing them in a while. I think last time we were seeing was when Kaido stabbed him. Now you're probably thinking, how long ago did he appeared in this one. It's been a little bit. I think it's been a good... Wow. Okay, so he was last seen in terms of the anime back at episode 1036. And that was late last year. So he's not been seen in terms of the anime not for 5 months. Yeah, so it's been 5 months since he's been seen. Oh, by the way, the draft man, his name is Hamlet. Yes, seriously. He's named Hamlet. Yep, and they go looking for him. Meanwhile, though, Kinemon is basically lying there motionless, not moving. Of course, he's bleeding. He's hoping Kaku will be safe. And then all of a sudden, he hears a voice coming from that staff thing that Kanjo's got, and it's Uruchi. And Kinemon's like, wait, didn't I chop off his head last time I saw him? So apparently he's around, and we have Kanjo's last official thing he did in terms of the anime. And you're probably thinking, okay, so here's the thing about Kanjuro and his last appearance in this series. Yeah, this is the end for him. Yeah, apparently he's barely alive. He has maybe seconds left for it. So basically, he's told to do his final performance. Namely, drawing with his paintbrush this glob ghost. And then he dies. And he is definitely dead. Kanjo's done in terms of the anime. He is not coming back. It's confirmed in the anime and the manga that he is in fact dead. There's no coming back for him at all. You might be curious, does he get resurrected in the current arc? Nope. He is dead. Completely, utterly dead. And then we have the spirit rampage in the castle. Like, it's been... the thing notifies people inside the castle that the thing is rampaging. But so far, not people have seen it. And that's the episode. It's a pretty good episode. I do enjoy it. But it seems like a lot of stuff was going on here. Like, we got a little bit here, a little bit there. It seems like the only bit that got a lot of screen time was still with Nami and Usopp. Yeah, and then we have also... of course, you have Hamlet... and of course, they ran two different directions. But it definitely is a very interesting episode. But, oh yeah, I think we do see briefly Zoro. And actually, wait, Zoro is briefly seen in the episode. Almost fight. He's still fighting King. But Frankie is not seen here. And neither is Jinbei. Excuse me. Okay, now we move on to New Chapter Manga. Chapter 1079. Known as The Emperor's Crew, the Red Hair Pirates. Now, I found this out, though, very interesting. Apparently, the last chapter came 1070, which featured the German 66I and Emotionless Incursion, which was the final chapter of that cover story. And I read, apparently this was the longest cover story arc of the entire series. 33 chapters. Yeah, it ends basically we have Judge and Caesar forming Neo-Mads. Now we're back to doing Reader Quest covers. I don't know when the next one's going to start up, but who knows. Now this one is called Luffy Watering a Lion by Mistake instead of a Sunflower by Himawara from Tokyo. It's a good cover image. I don't mind seeing these, but I really enjoy the cover stories because it expands on what exactly the character's up to. So I'd say that in the case of what happened events of Whole Cake, I'd say still the only character we don't know what happened with them is the Sun Pirates. I mean, it's implied that, oh yeah, they're basically celebrating with Gene, but what happened to them afterwards, not really explored that. We explore what happened to the Fire Tank Pirates, which that was a good story, and then we explore what happened to Germa. So the only people left are just, well, aside from Big Mom and Pespero, I'd say that a lot of the members of Big Mom family, I'm curious exactly what their aftermath is. We got a little explore with them in the previous arc. Like apparently, Cracker woke up. Yeah, after he was defeated early on in Whole Cake, he woke up to take on their mains of to take on Germa 66, and that was it for him. That might be curious to a cover story. Basically, what happened to Big Mom Pirates, Big Mom's kids, advents of Whole Cake, and what's going on in Wano. That might be a good cover story. Another one might be like, what happened to the Sun Pirates? Because that's the only thing I think a lot of you readers were curious. What happened to those people? So, chapter starts out with Yorkie, where she's talking to the pacifistas, take the form of kid versions of Atham Kuma, Boa Hancock, Jinbei, and Hawks. And then she just basically tells us the plan. And of course, then we show some stuff going on here. And then we cut to the red hair pirates taking on the kid pirates. Or apparently their allies showing up. We have Captain the Poto Pirates, Frog Toads Reuben, Social Club Bagalier, Band Leader, Frangler the Adventurer, Princess of the Bungo Pirates, Pyro the Brave. Okay. Yep. And of course, yeah, they're basically in Elbath. Yeah, that's basically Elbath. Where yeah, hey, move the ships out of the way. Ready to leave, and of course, then we have various stuff happening here. Like, oh, they're from the South Blue. Okay. This is playing scripts. How many ships? So apparently, we have Kid taking on the red hair pirates. It's like, damage to extreme. Red hair, divine departure. Yeah, he does this weird move that basically shatters something. And then all of a sudden we see Kid's ship being blown up. What the heck's going on? Kid is wounded. Shanks is basically like, it got Killer too. What? Killer's me hit. Captain's not moving. He's dying. We're surrendered right here. We spare our lives. Don't kill our captain. These are Republic cliffs. All of them. This way, Captain. Huh? Hey, look at the island. Oh my gosh, it's Dory and Buggy. The chiefs, who were last seen in the Little Garden arc. And what do? They use their move they used back in Little Garden to pretty much destroy the kid pirate's ship. And they're pretty much, and it's mentioned this, at Elbath in the New World, the 3 billion bounty pirate enlists Captain Kid and his kid pirates, were destroyed. So, Red Hair just destroyed the kid pirates. Yeah. Yeah, that is quite something. I did not expect it to happen. When I was reading it, it's like when I read it a few days ago, I'm like, really? Shank destroyed the red hair, destroyed the kid pirates. Well, unless they're found dead or alive, who knows? But here's the weird thing, though. It's part of the Egghead arc, but it feels like this is similar to what happened in Wano. We have to have a cutaway to the outside of basically where we are to see something dramatic, like the end of the kid pirates. Excuse me. I don't know if this is permanent or not. I have no idea. But I kind of felt this was a bit odd for Oda to do this. And have Shanks act the way he did, where he just ignores the plight of pirates dying. Yeah, this doesn't sound like Shanks. If Luffy found out about this, Luffy would be deeply upset with Shanks for doing this. Oh, I'm sure of it. Yes. Dorian Broggie. Yes, that's her name. Yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what was the purpose of basically this happening. But yeah, I guess Kid felt as though he could take on red hair and like why would Shanks act so cold like this? Yeah, he ignores the plights of pirates who. Now the thing is, I think that probably he does. I'm not sure exactly how you feel about the Captain Pirates. Like it was revealed during a time skip that this was they actually did fight during a time skip where Shanks actually caused the loss of Kid's arm, and here it looks like he kind of finished the job by kind of getting rid of the Kid Pirates. Yeah, sad to see these people go. Great characters. I love Kid and Killer. They're part of of course they're part of what they call the War Generation, and he just eliminates them. Why? Yeah, this doesn't make much sense. Basically, to do. Yep. But I'm not going to talk much more about it. But it's a good chapter, a very shocking chapter, to say the least. We'll find out what happens next week. So that's going to be pretty much the particular view. I would do another anime, which is basically Trigon Stampede, but I don't have time to. So that will have dealt with tomorrow. Hopefully get a chance to do that one and case closed. Though, of course, Friday I'm going to Comic-Con, and I'm so happy with that. Yep. But until you next week tomorrow. Bye.